Und da sind wir wieder zurück bei Susan. Ich weiß nicht, was wir gemacht haben. Ich weiß nicht, ob es gut oder schlecht ist. Es gibt nicht rauchende Kerzen. Also das ist jetzt nicht so ungewöhnlich. Seltsam, die Flamme scheint stark und ruhig, aber kein Rauch. Ach, da sind Maden. Haha. Wir haben hier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Kerzen. 5 Personen sollen wir ausschalten. Eine einsame Küste.
I can't get through these. What the hell are they anyway?
Dann bleibt uns ja kaum was übrig, als diese 5 Kerzen auszupusten. Oh. Das ist einer von den Leuten.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
Selbstmord? Nicht gut. Können wir die Kerze nicht wieder anzünden? Weil das sind wahrscheinlich sowas wie Lebenslichter. Wenn wir die auspusten, dann... Verdammt. Tut mir das leid, dass wir das getan haben.
Okay, it'll be fine. I don't need her.
Oh Mann. Können wir hier noch mal was genaueres erkennen? Ich weiß nicht, ob man das Spiel falsch spielen kann. Hier ist nichts. Geh weg. Da gibt es nichts Neues. Wir haben jetzt die Brechstange, die haben wir genau für diese Maschine. Für die Bretter da an der Wand. Ich hoffe ernsthaft, dass wir jetzt nicht jemanden umgebracht haben. Auch so eine einsame Seele wie Susan, die eigentlich gar nichts so Böses wollte. Naja. Es tut mir echt leid. Wir werden vielleicht mal rein und raus. Ah, nee, das haben wir ja gemacht. Wir haben ja schon die Maden gesehen gehabt und dann bin ich wieder zurückgegangen und dann waren sie halt immer noch da. Mann. Das armes Schwein erwischt. Ich frage mich halt wirklich, ob das Spiel hätte anders ablaufen können, wenn wir gesagt hätten, ja, wir tun das, was sie sagt. Na, wir benutzen jetzt die Brechstange. Oh Gott. Es soll wahrscheinlich dieses schlagende Herz sein, was wir dafür brauchen. Hier stand ja, wo das Leiden zu lange währt, da kann das Herz zum Stein werden. So wie ihr es, nehme ich mal an. Oh Gott. Irgendwie dachte ich mir, dass das passiert. Oh Gott. Und wo sollen wir jetzt hin? Oh Gott, unser verflucht nochmal. Was zum Teufel passiert denn da jetzt? Die Maschine funktioniert. Haben wir die Maschine mit unserem Blut? Oh Gott, Hilfe! Hilfe, 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 Hilfe! Mein Arm blutet so stark, weil ich keinen mehr habe. Das ist irgendwie cool. Stylisch. Lauf, Susan! Interface Programming, James Spanners. Oh Mann. Das hat voll den Fehler gemacht, was das angeht. Art and Programming. Michalski. Ja. Ich hatte aber auch keine Brechstange mehr. Oh Gott. Und jetzt? Habe ich gerade das... The Cat Lady, hey. Da sehen wir es. Ich dachte schon, ich hätte gerade das Spiel durchgespielt. Aber nein, es fängt erst an. The Cat Lady. Und das Spiel fängt an. Naja, eigentlich hat das ja schon. Kapitel 2. Chapter 1. Completed. Der erste Atemzug.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas.
Warum hört er
But
jetzt
my
nicht so
job is more
Psycho an?
about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay?
Gott,
You
was...
probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes,
Yep.
I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly,
schon,
Susan,
jetzt
you
kommen wir
have
zum Punkt.
nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Ich mag den
Fine.
Kerl nicht.
What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Okay. Sind
She's
wir
awake,
das?
Doctor.
Okay. Hä? Was? Ich bin gerade ein bisschen durcheinander.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital.
Cedar
My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors.
Der ist auch einer der Mörder.
Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Ich kann mich nicht erinnern. Wir wissen, dass wir Susan Ashworth sind.
I can't remember.
CT scan didn't show any permanent damage to your brain. I'd assume you still feel a bit confused. Your body went through a massive shock. You should soon be able to remember everything.
Okay.
Maybe after you've got some sleep, we could talk again. You need plenty of rest, Susan. Your memory will come back soon. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please, let them know if you need anything.
Warum ist es so, dass mir
Please, don't try to speak.
jeder verdächtig vorkommt? Darf ich überhaupt
What
nicht mehr
did you
sprechen?
say?
Hab ich was
Don't worry,
gesagt?
Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No, no, no. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Wir scheinen in England zu sein. Jetzt hört man es auf jeden Fall heraus, was die Dialektik angeht oder den Akzent. Tja, unser Arm ist noch dran. Wir können uns noch nicht ganz richtig erinnern, wer wir sind. Aber er hat es ja gerade gesagt, Mrs. Ashworth. Was passiert aber jetzt? Sie will uns vergiften. Ich traue hier niemandem. Ich weiß nicht, woran es liegt, aber jeder ist mir suspekt.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone.
Glaub
My
ihr
name is
nicht?
Liz, by the way. Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan?
No.
So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. You can prove it. Fine. I'll give you a second chance. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Das ist bestimmt die alte Schrolle in Wirklichkeit. Die hat nämlich auch so einen krassen Akzent. Vielleicht kann man sie daran erkennen. Lucky. Sind wir wirklich glücklich, wenn wir hier im Krankenhaus liegen? Und nichts passiert. Außer, dass diese Lampe lebendig wird. Hallo, Lampe? Was zum Teufel? Warum tut sie das? Können Lampen sowas überhaupt? Was passiert gerade? Ich verstehe gerade nicht, was passiert.
Bad dream?
Nein, nur ein Traum wie jeder andere. Ich ignoriere diese Frage erstmal.
You don't want to talk about it? Don't worry, I understand. Sometimes it's easier not to talk. To keep it to yourself.
Der Arzt hat gesagt, wir
I
sollen
feel
nicht
like that here
sprechen.
sometimes. A lot, actually. As soon as you open your mouth, you realize that nobody listens. They might pretend they do, but you can tell by the eyes. Eyes will always give you away. My nan used to say that. The thing is, I don't care anymore. I'm just playing a game now. Like everyone else.
Die ist
Just
verrückt.
playing a game.
Sie muss bestimmt die Erste sein. Wie war noch gleich ihr Name? Das wissen wir. Sie heißt Liz.
You're a quiet type, aren't you?
Ja, lass mich in
But you're
Ruhe.
gonna have to talk sooner or later. I hope you realise. They will ask you questions, you know. Now, it's not my intention to scare you, but that's what they do. And you know that. They can't let you go if they believe you will try it again. This place is under a suicide watch. If you're not careful, they'll get you a room with padded walls and no view. You really don't want that, trust me.
Weil sie da schon Erfahrungen hat?
Look,
War sie schon selber drin?
I'm only trying to help you. I know a way to avoid all this. I could give you a hand. I could help you go home. It's up to you.
Nee, ich traue dir einfach nicht.
Tell you what, If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I came here to hide and rest my legs for 2 minutes. Oh, it's 2 in the morning. I'm really tired. I hate this place.
Ich höre nur auf den
Everyone keeps
Arzt.
ignoring me. You might as well do the same. Maybe there is something wrong with me after all. Maybe I talk too much. Do I talk too much, Susan? Just tell me and I will shut up. I'm just very lonely, I guess. I know you probably don't care. Why would you? You must have enough problems of your own. You wouldn't be here otherwise, would you? But I just wish... Never mind. I really do want to help, you know. There are some people here who aren't that nice. I see it all the time. They'll do what they can to section you and lock you up. You don't want to end up in a nut house, do you? I can tell you're not that sort of person. I can tell you're all right. Just had some hard time. That's all.
Und warum kann sie das sagen? Weil sie genau selbst so ist. Oder das schon mal durch hatte. Die wirkt mir zumindest noch genauso. Ich frag mal sie jetzt nach dem Namen. Ich kann ja nichts anderes
What
tun.
was your name again?
Liz.
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
Ja, was ist mit mir geschehen?
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm. And then...
Plötzlich war ich auf einem Gerstenfeld. Ach, Gersten. Ich bin hier aufgewacht und sah sie. Ich kann ihr irgendwie nicht trauen. Ich kann verstehen, dass sie sich mitfühlt. Ich weiß nicht, was ich ihr sagen soll. Ich bin aber momentan erstmal verschwiegen. Ich weiß gerade gar nicht, was los ist.
I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance.
Eine
If
Tochter?
it wasn't for her, you would sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden?
Weil ich keine Tochter
Susan?
habe.
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
Wann werden sie mich nach Hause gehen lassen? Ich frag mal, wie lange
How
wir
long
hier
have I
sind.
been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward.
Time?
I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Ist lustig. Indem wir eigentlich geschwiegen haben, haben wir sie reden lassen. Und sie hat uns alles eigentlich gesagt, was sie sagen wollte. Manchmal ist es auch am besten, einfach nur zuzuhören und nichts zu sagen. Vor allem scheinbar bei so einem Typ von Mensch. Weil sie hat einfach weitergeredet, indem wir einfach nichts gesagt haben. Wann werden sie mich nach Hause
When
gehen
will they
lassen?
let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Hä? Was? Sie warnt einem davon und dann sagt sie, ach, man sollte ihm glauben, er ist ein super Kerl. Erzählen Sie mir mehr über Dr. X. Haben Sie meine Tochter gesehen? Erzählen Sie mir etwas über sich. Ich bin müde, lassen Sie mich jetzt schlafen. Ach, reden wir mal mit ihr ein bisschen. Fragen wir erst mal nach der Tochter.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
Aha.
That's a possibility
Oder
too.
sie ist
Have you
eben
got
diese
anything very precious in your flat?
alte Frau gewesen. Katzen.
Maybe.
Maybe. Sollte sich mal was
Tell me
über sich
something more
erzählen.
about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody.
Ach,
I'm just a
Quatsch.
hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh?
Besser
He
der als
never told
sein
me
Geburtstag,
why,
würde ich
but
sagen.
I don't care anymore.
Ach, ja, es ist ja nicht so, dass das der einzige Kerl ist. Es gibt ja auch vernünftige Kerle da draußen. Oder besser gesagt, es gibt immer irgendjemanden, der zu einem passt. So. Mindestens eine Person. Wahrscheinlich. Erzählen Sie mir mehr über diesen Dr. X.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but
Xavier?
everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again.
Weil sie
Now,
tot
why
ist.
do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
Ja,
He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
vom
He
Aldehyd.
smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll
Menschenfleisch.
try not to get too close to him.
Isst
Now that I think
Menschenfleisch.
about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure.
Darauf.
But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Ja, da haben wir eigentlich schon ziemlich viel erfahren durch sie, aber sie scheint ja auch nicht sehr verschlossen zu sein. Ich glaube, wenn du einfach fragst, sie erzählt dir das einfach. Es liegt aber an ihrer Persönlichkeit, nicht unbedingt an Dr. X.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman.
Dr.
But
X von den
everyone just
X-Men.
calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him. But you hear all sorts of stories in a place I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and that Dr. X, he actually offered me
Also
some
ein
free
Weiberheld
sessions.
quasi. Eine kostenlose wöchentliche Sitzung.
What are they
Das
saying
ist doch
about?
klar, worauf das hinausläuft.
Nurses, cleaners, one girl, stupid girl. Well, now why do Dr. X? I
Der
don't
will
know,
auch
but it must
nur
have been, I bet
so seinen
he'll be-
Spaß haben. Ein Grund, warum wahrscheinlich
But I
manche Leute
can't really
Ärzte
say
werden. Und natürlich dem
He's
Geld.
got a weird.
What do you mean?
He smells.
Oh,
Now that I think, I'll tell you. He starts. I don't
So.
exactly read, and we haven't even. So
sure, I think
So. Ich bin müde, lassen Sie mich jetzt
I'm
schlafen.
tired. Let me sleep now.
fine.
Please.
I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
Ja, genau.
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know.
Genau.
Maybe not.
Vielleicht, vielleicht auch nicht. Wer soll
I'll
das
see you
denn wissen?
tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams.
Wir haben hier
But
aber
when
nichts
they
über
turn
den
into
Brand.
nightmares, it's good to
Erzähl.
have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
Was war das?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible.
Das Bild da
It's
oben.
important if we want to get to the bottom of
Das
your
ist cool.
problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Hallo Dr. X und tschüss für diese Folge.